Warren. I know that you can create a project by going to Tools Projects, but I wondered if you had any other recommended ways of doing it that might be quicker.
Well, one way you could do it is go up here to the Help menu, scroll down to Startup Project Wizard, and when you do, a little box will pop up asking you if you want to create a project. You just say yes by clicking Next.
Okay.
And then here you get to enter the name of your new project. So I'm just going to call this, something very simple, a new project. That's original.
Yeah, that works for me.
And then you just hit Next. And after you hit Next, it's asking you to enter your tasks in this window. So I'm just going to type in task A, task B, and we'll just enter task C here.
Okay.
And then I hit Next once again. Now it's asking me if I want to bill these hours to a client. So if it is billable, I check this box, and I have two selections to make after I decide it's billable. One is I can choose from a list of existing clients from a drop-down list, or if they're a brand new client and I've never done work for them before, I would choose this middle radio dial, and I would just type their name right here into this window. Okay?
Okay.
So in this case, I'm going to say they're not billable to a client. I'm just going to let it go, and maybe it's an internal project, and hit Next and Finish, and now we have my new project right here with my task A, B, and C.
Okay. So, well, how would I add like a fourth task? Let's say task D.
Oh yeah, that's pretty easy. So go up here to the Insert menu and select New Project Task. You're going to get a little pop-up window here, and every field in this window is pertaining now to this new task I'm going to create. But really the field you want to populate is the name field, and I'm going to call this task, as you said, D, as in David here. And then in addition to that, you would want to make sure you assign this task to the project you want it to appear with. And I'm going to say a new project. There's our project here. You can also assign it to a client or a subsystem or any number of events, but in this case I'm just going to assign it to the project and be done with it. And one other item you're going to want to make sure you check is found under the Extras section here, and that's this little Quick Task checkbox. That just forces the task to appear in your timesheet. This is for in case you have a task that's way out in the future and you don't want it to appear right now in the timesheet. You can have it appear later. In this case, I do want it to show up, so I'm going to make sure that box is selected and hit Save and Close. And now I have Task D.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. What if I have a project that exists that already has all these tasks? Can I make a copy of that?
Oh, absolutely. So that's pretty simple as well. Go to the Tools menu, select Projects, and once you do that, you get a list of all your projects on the left-hand side here. And I can just select any project. Here's the one I just created, a new project. And all I have to do is right-click on that and say I want to duplicate this project.
Yes, okay.
And when you do that, it'll duplicate that thing, and then what you'll want to do is just rename it here, the new copy, whatever you want to call it, and assign it to a client if it needs to be assigned to a client, and you're done.
Okay, very good.
So pretty simple. You duplicate it. When you duplicate it, you need to rename it a different name and assign it to a client, and you're out the door.
Very good.
All right?
Well, thank you. That was very informative.
You're welcome.